Hey everybody, Mike of Mike Likes here with you. And today I thought I'd review a product that is not a telescope or any kind of electronic gadget insofar as a computer product, but it is a digital piano. And the reason we bought a digital piano is because my daughters have expressed an interest in learning to play the piano, and I've never played the piano, and they've never played the piano, but I knew that if they were going to take music lessons at a school nearby, they would need a tool to practice with. So this particular digital piano we purchased just a few weeks ago, and I gotta say, it is a really, really cool device. It sounds just like a regular piano, and it is a lot more convenient than a regular piano that can weigh several hundred pounds and require tuning and special people to move it, install it. This ships in one big box and it weighs about 92 pounds. It's the Yamaha YDP-165. I guess YDP is Yamaha Digital Piano. And you can see it has a MIDI cable, so you can use an iPad app to learn. I've been using Simply Piano. It's got headphone jacks underneath, so you can have up to two connected. It comes with the seat, which is really cool, or the bench, I guess you could say. And I mean, I'm not a piano player, but if you hear it, it sounds just like one of their concert grand pianos because it is in fact recorded from their $200,000 concert series grand piano. So I'm gonna, do a video of me playing some terrible, terrible songs so you guys can see, and 1 week of experience with it. None of us are a musician in the house, but this is a really, really neat product for someone that's just kind of starting out. And it looks like furniture. It looks like a regular upright piano, but it costs many thousands of dollars, less than one. So yeah, quick review here, and I'll rejoin you in a bit here so you can see me playing it and what it sounds like. Okay.
She's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus, and America too. She's a good girl, who's crazy about Elvis, loves horses, and her boyfriend too.
So thank you guys for tolerating my fairly terrible, 1 week of experience piano playing, but suffice it to say, I've got it connected to my iPad, as you saw, and this is the Smart Pianist app by Yamaha, and you can do all sorts of setting changes here that you would normally change over here, which it gives you controls for things like, your voice and the metronome and all sorts of musical customizations, but I find it far easier to use the app. So if I want to change the voice of the piano, I just tap here, voice, and right now I'm on the CFX Grand. I can actually change that to different voices. So unlike a keyboard that has, hundreds of different voices, like, trumpets and drums and synthesizers and stuff, this one's pretty limited. So, you've got your CFX Grand, but you've also got things like a harpsichord. So you can get your Mozart on, because pianos weren't invented in his time in the traditional format. It also has cool stuff like the pipe organ. And it's just really neat because it's all digital, right? It's a motherboard in there like a computer. So this particular model, the YDP-165, it has larger speakers. I believe they're 20 watts. There's two of them. The 145, the 105, they have like 6 or 8 watt speakers. So the 165, it really fills the room with 20 watts. If I crank this thing, and you can see the volume dial over there on the right, it will be quite loud. Not loud enough to gig with, but certainly loud enough to practice with, certainly loud enough to fill a traditional suburban house. The action, like how the keys feel, they're weighted, so it feels much more like a traditional acoustic piano, and I believe it's a GH3, which is Yamaha's like upgraded weighted key feeling. So these keys feel like the real thing. They feel like ivory. Obviously they're not, but they feel like it, and obviously the higher keys feel lighter than the lower keys. They feel like almost like the strings holding them together are heavier. So it's a really cool feeling when you're playing the piano. And of course, you've got your pedals and my daughter's headband down there, but it functions in every meaningful way like a regular piano. And I mean, for me, it's really great because when my daughters are asleep or my wife's working, I can play this piano with my headphones, and it's just me hearing my terrible playing until I'm ready to demo Mary Had a Little Lamb again. So yeah, I hope you guys have found this video informative. If you're considering a digital piano, I can't say enough good things about this model. And you know, it's a little bit more expensive than the 145 and the 105, but my feeling is it's still a lot cheaper than an acoustic piano. And I mean, at that point, you're saving thousands of dollars anyway, so you might as well get the one that's better. I found that, you know, with the low wattage of the speakers and the keys not having the weighted, you know, GH3 system, I wanted to get something that would be, you know, able to grow with us possibly forever. Yamaha makes a 185 too. I haven't played with that one, and they make Clavinova pianos for what I guess are professional musicians, but no, for newbies starting out, you can't get better than this. So yeah, if you guys like the video, go ahead and throw a thumbs up. If you can subscribe, that's even better. I post videos as often as I can, usually on a weekly basis, about astronomy and telescopes and geeky things and musical things probably in the future as I get better. So thanks for joining me today, and have a great one.